Hi, survivors. It's me, Purpose Ann, reporting to you. Hope you guys are doing well, because what we going through is a living hell. I'm not trying to be funny, y'all. This is horrible. Now, thanks to Mama Bear Prep, and I got this news from her channel. Another illness is surfacing. Now, the Equatorial Guinea confirms first ever Marburg V-I-R-U-S illness outbreak. It goes on to say, Equatorial Ghana today confirmed its first ever outbreak of Marburg illness. Preliminary tests carried out following the deaths of at least 9 people in the country's eastern Kai province turned out positive on one of the samples for the viral fever. Equatorial Guinean health authorities sent samples to the Institut Pasteur Reference Laboratory in Senegal with support from World Health from WHO to determine the cause of the illness after an alert by a district health official on 7th of this month. Of the 8 samples tested at Institut Pasteur, 1 turned out positive for the illness. So far, 9 deaths and 16 suspected cases with symptoms including fever, fatigue, and blood-stained vomit and diarrhea have been reported. Now, y'all know they be underreporting these numbers. So if they're saying that 9 had passed and 16 suspected, y'all say 900. I hope not, and that's allegedly, and that might be a little bit over the count, but I'm just saying they don't never tell the truth. Further investigations are ongoing. Advanced teams have been deployed in the affected districts to trace contacts, isolate, and provide medical care to people showing symptoms of the illness. Efforts are also underway to rapidly mount emergency response, with WHO deploying health emergency experts in epidemiology, case management, infection prevention, laboratory, and risk communication to support the national response efforts and secure community collaboration in the outbreak control. WHO is also facilitating the shipment of a laboratory glove tints for sample testing, as well as one viral hemorrhagic fever kit that includes personal protective equipment that can be used by 500 health workers. This is highly infectious, thanks to the rapid and decisive action by the Equatorial Guinean authorities in confirming the illness. Emergency response can get to full steam quickly so that we save lives and halt the virus as soon as possible, said Dr. Moeti, the WHO Regional Director for Africa. Marburg illness is a highly virulent illness that causes hemorrhagic fever with a fatality ratio of up to 88%. It is in the same family as the virus that causes Ebola. Illness caused by Marburg virus begins abruptly with high fever, severe headache, and severe malaise. Many patients develop severe hemorrhagic symptoms within 7 days. The virus is transmitted to people from fruit bats and spreads among humans through direct contact with the bodily fluids of infected people, surfaces, and materials. There are no vaccines or antiviral treatments approved to treat the illness. However, supportive care, rehydration with oral or intravenous fluids, and treatment of specific symptoms improve survival. A range of potential treatments, including blood products, immune therapies, and drug therapies, as well as candidate vaccines with phase 1 data, are being evaluated. And the reason why this is important, I thank Mama Bear Prepping for covering this story and letting us all know. Y'all, in this community, we have to help one another. You know, she letting us know, and I'm grateful for that, because like that stuff travels, and it travels rapidly. Just like with that other illness that came about a couple of years ago. All of a sudden, it just got here, and it spread it like wildfire. And it happened really, really fast. So, you know, we have to take precautions, y'all. We living in some agenda times. I call this the agenda era, man. I mean, this what happens when you take God out of things. This what happens when you just trust these people in these political offices to do things for us in our country, and when we allow them to take God out of everything. They took God out the schools, God out the church, God out of everything. Everything is about money, 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 money. And now everything is a mess. Everything is a mess. Y'all, we have to be protect ourselves, man. Like, seriously. I know a lot of people said that first illness was a hoax. I know it was, to me, it's a part of an agenda, but it wasn't a hoax in regards to it not being real. It was something out here that was taking people's lives, man, and getting people very sick. I had people in my family, I got even really, really, really sick, and I don't get sick like that. It was definitely something out here. So I don't think it was a hoax in regards to it wasn't real. Now, this is a warning. So y'all can prepare, you can ignore it. You know, they said it spreads through people. It spreads through contact with people. Or you might not even have direct contact with people. You might be around somebody that's sick, or they hot you or sneeze or cough and don't cover up correctly. A lot of people don't like covering their mouth when they cough, and I don't get that. And they be out in the public, and all that stuff could just spray from their mouth or their nose or whatever the case is. Man, I'm OCD. I just can't stand nastiness, man. It's a lot of stuff, man. We got to stay on watch and stay on guard, y'all. Pray over your children. Pray over your house. Pray over your family. Pray over your life. Pray for this country. Pray for other countries. Pray for these times that we are living in. This stuff is serious. It's really, really, really severe. It's getting worse by the day. We getting story after story after story after story. I'm trying to keep up with it so I can inform the public, so people can see it's a real problem out here, man. It's seriously a problem out here, and it's not to be ignored. It's not for us to be afraid and scared as well, but for us to pray, stay out the way, pray, and prepare. Like, prepare. Get your houses in order. Get your plan intact. Because it seems like we are being attacked. This is serious business. It don't seem that we are. Allegedly, but that's what's really going on. Y'all, please follow me on my other platforms, on the other Prepper Zan channel, just in case they try to take this one down. Y'all, we have another platform. Please follow me on Patreon for real, raw, uncut, unfiltered content. If you're looking for land in bug-eye areas in Texas, I have some for sale and for lease to get you and your families out of harm's way, way away from the city. Have a lot of great things, boating, hunting, fishing, camping, hiking. It's a great place for families. It's very family friendly. And as always, watch this world. Watch the weather. Smell your water. Boil and purify your water before you use it. Just know there are other illnesses surfacing. And keep surviving. PrepperZan.com.